Viewing a set of documents that were just sent to us. We've been working all day on verifying the validity of what we have here. What we have here is the culmination of a multiple week investigation at the heart of the Kraut team. We've had a scientist who has gained the trust of Kraut, who's been very close to him within the last few weeks, and who's bringing us recordings of Kraut acting in the private sphere in ways that are completely contradictory to what he's been stating on the public space. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we reveal that Kraut is a racist. He is a man who despises French people, who despise the French race, and who is determined into pursuing the past military invasions of France. He is a German neo-colonialist, a racist, who calls my people frogs. And so today I'm launching a campaign on the internet. Hashtag I'm with the frog. Stand with me against the racism of Kraut. Kraut, stop being such an hypocrite. We have the recordings. We have the documents. And you are about to be exposed. Trigger warning for all the people who are listening to this. If you are sensitive to racialized hate and racial statements and racial slurs, please stop this video right now. It is not our intent by publishing this to be encouraging any form of hate against the French people. We are publishing this for the journalistic purpose of reporting the truth about Kraut. And I apologize for what you are about to hear. So, one of the results of the investigation indicates that Kraut is currently collaborating with the New York Times to make an articles in the New York Times against the alt-right. The journalist with whom they are collaborating is named Amy. So on that point, I will say, Amy at the New York Times, don't make an article based on what you hear on the Kraut server. Be a little more thorough in your pursuit of the truth. Why don't you come see Papa JF? I'm going to tell you what's the position of race realism. Don't listen to what the Kraut sycophants are saying about the alt-right. Kraut has made this error. Don't make it yourself. New York Times, you promised after the Trump election that you would be more objective. Stop doing research with Kraut's friends and come see Papa JF. He's going to explain what is the current position in the alt-right. I think it's pretty unfair to be leaving a voice only to the people who are on the Kraut team on the subject of the alt-right. They have proven in the past that they're wrong. So Amy, it's an open invitation. Just come and see JF. As far as what the investigation has revealed, well, first we have a couple. First, what's happening currently in the Kraut Discord servers, because this is all happening on a set of secret servers that are set up by Kraut to investigate the alt-right, is that Kraut has a plan. He has racial intentions against the French people, and he has a plan to attack me. So let's hear a little bit of the audios that were leaked. Did he just use epigenetics research again?
Oh, I used the wrong word. Fuck you, Frenchman. Jesus, we should have gassed all of them. Stability. Chapter 10, one of the biggest and most detailed... Jesus, we should have gassed all of them. Jesus, we should have gassed all of them. Jesus, we should have gassed all of them.
Jesus, we should have gassed all of them.
Because right now, JF is the king of alt-right race realism. He, like, every time I upload a video, they have no arguments. They just whine the same thing until JF uploads a stream.
Okay.
It's like,
but I mean, they're not being intellectually honest about the whole thing, so I mean, they're never going to concede, are they?
No, but it's essential to keep appearances, I guess, to a certain extreme, because we're not just here to tell the truth. We also have to keep appearances, and part of the appearances is we have to eventually give this guy a knockout blow to the fucking face. That's a meme.
Remember, these people think they have the moral high ground.
Yeah, of course, they think they're the good guys.
They don't think they have the moral high ground. I have a feeling I'm dealing with people who often know what they're saying is wrong, but keep pushing it because they think that if they repeat it often enough, people will start believing it.
Oh, you mean a Nazi?
Jean-François Garipier is about to get his ass handed to him. And it's going to be fucking amazing because it's going to be done by some of the most well-known and credentialed scientists of this YouTube community.
When can we expect the reckoning?
This one, I cannot stop laughing. When can we expect the reckoning there? Let's rewatch it.
Be done by some of the most well-known and credentialed scientists of this YouTube community.
When can we expect the reckoning?
Within the next 2 weeks. Like, I've
Also,
put so much effort and organization into this.
So now, what's happening is that Kraut has established a team of YouTubers who will all release videos coordinated against me in some sort of scheduled manner, and this is all being scheduled by Sandre the scientist. Let's hear him.
Oh yeah, of course. You got to keep in mind when it comes to this whole JF project. I mean, this is going to take.
It's the JF project. I love it.
A long time to get into motion. I mean, right now we're just sort of making a recording where we are responding live because we want to have some kind of skeleton for a future video. But yeah, this is. I mean, the end result. We're also talking about the possibility that maybe we could also just write down the main points that we want to counter him with. And then we could do a long live stream with, the big hitters like Thunderfoot, Concordance.
The big hitters like Thunderfoot and Concordance. You just cannot make this up. This is not a fiction work. These are actual people. Oh my god. I wouldn't write better humor than these guys. Really. The big hitters.
Let's see now, other YouTubers maybe, and we could just use the points that we've written down and also do it that way too. We don't know, but if we go for a longer format video, we will use this recording, for instance, as a skeleton. So this is just a recording to make sure that we have all the points in the video, and then we just, quickly rewatch it like 3 times the speed, and then just write down the paragraph into small paragraphs, the main points.
I guess what I was saying is, I got to duck out, so I guess this information will be available from you guys later on at some point, right?
Oh yeah, again, when it comes to this whole JF, because first, actually, if you look in rules and announcements, you see the schedule for which video is going to be out first, and the first one coming is actually the Just a Car response, and Kraut doesn't have anything to do with that at all. It's going to be me. He's just going to mirror it on his channel, though. And then we have Kraut's video, Sociology is Not Biology. And after that, we have the next response to All Type. And after that, we're going to respond to JF. And, it's just because JF puts out so much material to go through that it's going to take a while.
Oh my god.
Sandra, was that... Did you say you were working on a response to Jessica?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to take part in that, Crowd Demon?
I'm not really sure what I could contribute, to be honest, but I can take a look for sure.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I mean, if I can, sure, I'd love to.
Now, one thing that we noticed by looking at the recording is that, you know, when I challenged them in the last Kraut video, I challenged them to find a single geneticist, a professor in genetics, who would state that molecular genetics is essential to determine heritability, that twin studies do not suffice. They think it's gonna be easy. They think they're gonna find one. Look at this.
This guy is a fucking moron.
Wait a second.
Now
Does he live in
decides
an
to be
English majority
autistic
country?
about.
Yep.
What the fuck? What? Jesus fucking Christ! His English is fucking terrible, and that's something coming from me. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, but by the way, look, it's not going to be very hard to find any PhD scientist in genetics to say what he's asking us to find. You know, like this guy really is a moron. Like, all we need to do is just to find a geneticist to say this.
Yeah. Good luck.
Before,
You know?
before, in a similar fashion, I can find a lot of. I can just get emails from fucking senior professors or lecturers that can tell you shit about heritability and why it's related a bit.
Yeah, guys, all we need to do is to find a professor who's able to say shit about heritability. Oh my god. Now, one thing that Kraut is really desperate about is the length of my videos. Oh no, we're not gonna have to address a 3 hours long critique of us. Yeah, Kraut, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, here's the thing. Look.
Hardly a point.
We're 7 minutes in, and this is a 3 hour and 10-minute video.
Kraut is done at 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's JF.
Yeah, how the fuck do we respond to all of this?
Oh, don't worry about it. We will. We will do it slowly, but we will.
Now, that's the thing. We could be sitting here doing this for hours.
Hours. Yeah, you know the quantity of time that I've spent correcting you? Hours.
Like, this could be...
No. I say we go for another hour and 15 minutes.
Do you guys know how to speed watch things?
Well, we can't because we have to take every single point he makes and respond to it individually.
3 hours. Oh my god, it's
and it's
even his scientists are like, oh, 3 hours. Oh my god.
It's 4, 5, 3 hour long live streams. That's our main problem with JF.
That's the main problem with JF. It's the amount of time he spends correcting us.
We have to.
Why do you have to do that?
Why do you think that he do it? He knows it's hard to respond.
No. Why do you have to play that game?
Because right now JF is the king of alt-right race realism. He, like, every time I upload a video, they have no arguments. They just whine the same thing until JF uploads a stream.
Okay.
It's like,
but I mean, they're not being
the king of alt-right race realism, guys. That's what we've ascended into the upper memosphere, bitches. Oh, it feels good to be here. Ugh.
Intellectually honest about the whole thing, so I mean, they're never going to concede, are they?
No, but it's essential to keep appearances, I guess, to a certain extreme, because we're not just here to tell the truth. We also have to keep appearances, and part of the appearance. See, the truth is not the only thing here. It's the appearance. Do you understand? It makes me think of the video editor in Natural Born Killer, who's like, do you think that the fucking idiots who are listening to us understand anything we're saying? Do you think these zombies care about what's being said there? Is we have to eventually give this guy a knockout blow to the fucking face.
You know, and